Hi, in the last episode, I spoke about the 5 common mistakes which are committed by the freshers while preparing for the job interview. The first one is copy pasting of resume. The second one is memorizing the resume. The third one is talking about someone else's hobbies which are not yours. The fourth one is expecting the interviewer to be sympathetic. And the fifth one is repeating the first 4 mistakes. And in today's episode, I'm going to talk about the first 2 common mistakes, copy pasting of resume and memorizing the resume. And I'm going to give you my suggestion how exactly you can overcome this problem and do well during the interview. Hello, my name is Tapish and my channel name is EduQuesta. So let's get started. So the first 2 common mistakes are copy pasting and memorizing the resume. So let's talk about the first one, copy pasting of resume, and how you can avoid this. As a fresher, you do not have much idea about how to prepare a resume. So the first thing you need to know what kind of resume format would suit you better. Being an experienced person like me, I would use a comprehensive resume format because that would suit me as I have experience. But for a fresher, you do not have any experience. So you should use a functional resume. So what is a functional resume? You can also browse it in Google, but in brief, let me tell you. In the functional resume, you write a little bit of summary or objective. You write about your skills. You can talk about your industry experience, your internship, or any projects what you have done, followed by your education, right? And then followed by your hobbies. So that's how you write a functional resume. You need more detail, you can comment, I can help you, or you can go in Google and browse, and there are abundance of functional resume. You can understand from there. So once you've decided that this is the resume I'm going to prepare, then you need some kind of reference. Reference in the sense you need to understand how exactly you are going to prepare the resume. You have to gather your thought process. So as you are a fresher and you do not have much idea what you could do, again, go to Google, look at multiple resumes, try to understand how they have articulated the points in the resume. Or if you have a senior who is already working or got a job, try to look at the resume, what they have done. Or maybe your relative, if at all they are working somewhere, and try to look at the resume. Once you're done with this, read the job description. Read the job description of the company where you are going to apply. Understand about the organization, in which industry they are into, what they do. Then take the notebook, start writing down the points about what you're going to put in the resume. Once you're ready that this is what I want to write down or I want to mention in the resume, then prepare the resume. So by this time, you have done few things right. Number one, you got the resume format right. Number two, you have put your own thought process in the resume, and it is going to be very easy for you to remember. You're not going to forget because it's your points. It is what you have done, not somebody else's points. You have written your own hobbies, not somebody else's hobbies. The third thing is, you have noted down your points, right? Now you're ready to move to the next stage. What is the next stage? The next stage is how to avoid showing the interviewer that you have not memorized the resume. So let me first cut this out. That means copy pasting you are not doing. You are preparing your own resume. Prepare your own resume. Sorry. I will rather say own resume. I hope this is visible. So prepare your own resume. The second thing is how to avoid memorizing the resume. I'm not saying that you are not going to memorize, but the trick here is how to make the interviewer understand that you have not memorized the resume. Understand that an interviewer is a very experienced person. In 30 seconds, max 30 seconds, basis your speed or how the number of times you're going to fumble during the interview, he or she will understand that maybe it's not your resume, or maybe you're not confident, you're very nervous, and you have memorized everything. So what you can do? So you got your own resume. Now, the next thing what I'm going to tell you, it's a very old practice. I have done that, it worked for me, and many did that. It worked for them also. So what you can do, take your resume, right, and the points what you have noted in your notebook. Stand in front of a mirror, try to read the resume. once, twice, thrice, maybe 10 times. You may not get it right for the first time, you may not get it right for the second time. I'm not saying that this is for everyone. Everyone will have the same problem. There are brilliant students who would get it right in the first instance itself. Let's say I'm talking about the 80% of the people, those who are not that confident, they would need to practice. So practice, when I say read the resume in front of the mirror, then keep the resume, take the points, try to see the points, what exactly you have written in your notebook. Don't try to read the resume line by line when you are giving the interview. Then in front of the mirror, you practice how you're going to introduce yourself once, twice, thrice, 10 times, until the time you feel like now you are in a position to actually not look at the resume and not also showcase like as if you are reading the resume, but still you can introduce yourself. The next stage is, in today's world, everyone has a mobile phone. Start recording yourself and listen to it. Trust me, it is going to sound really ridiculous. It is going to sound really ridiculous, and you have to practice multiple times. Even for this video, I had to practice a lot, retakes after retakes, because this is the first time I am doing, and I am not an expert YouTuber. So maybe after 10-20 episodes, I may get the confidence, but not now. So I have taken multiple retakes. So similarly, when you record, you would understand the mistakes, what you're doing, and each time try to correct those mistakes. At least after a few days of practice, you will be somewhere around 95% correct. That is good enough. Then you are ready for an interview. So I think this is enough for today's episode. The video, I do not want the video to be very long. If anyone needs any kind of help and you are not getting that help, you can leave your comment and I would see how I can give you that help. Maybe we can get into a call online, and I would be happy to share my experience and guide you. It's absolutely free. There are no charges at all. If you liked my video, please like, subscribe, and tell your friends and family, because this is absolutely free. So thanks everyone once again for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.